In the heart of the African savanna, where the sun painted the golden grasslands with its fiery brushstrokes and the towering acacia trees whispered secrets to the wind, there dwelled a young woman named Callie. Her skin, the color of rich mahogany, bore the scars of a past marred by tragedy, while her eyes, like polished onyx, held the untold stories of her soul. Callie's childhood was a tapestry woven with threads of sorrow and despair. She watched helplessly as her father descended into the abyss of alcoholism, his rage a tempest that ravaged their home, while her mother suffered in silence, her spirit crushed beneath the weight of his brutality. The echoes of their screams reverberated through the night, a haunting melody that played on repeat in the depths of Callie's mind. But it was on one fateful night, a night cloaked in darkness and despair, that the final chord of tragedy was struck. Her father's violence reached its crescendo, culminating in his arrest and her mother's untimely demise. In the aftermath, Callie made a solemn vow to herself, a promise etched in the depths of her soul. She would never allow herself to be ensnared by the snares of love, for love was a treacherous path paved with pain and betrayal. As the years unfurled like the petals of a wilting flower, Callie emerged from the ashes of her past, a phoenix reborn from the flames of adversity. Suitors came and went, drawn to her beauty like moths to a flame, but she turned them away with a flick of her wrist and a cold stare, her heart encased in ice, shielded from the warmth of affection. Whispers swirled around her like vultures circling a carcass, painting her as a heartless wretch, unworthy of love or compassion. Her once bright future dimmed beneath the shadow of her past, and soon, the stream of suitors dried up like a parched riverbed in the heat of summer. But fate, it seemed, had other plans for Callie. One day, as she roamed the bustling marketplace, a figure emerged from the crowd, a man unlike any she had ever encountered. His name was Luca, and he bore the weight of the world on his shoulders. Yet his eyes sparkled with a kindness and understanding that pierced through the armor around Callie's heart. Despite her best efforts to repel him with barbed words and icy glares, Luca persisted, a beacon of light in the darkness that threatened to consume her. With each act of kindness and gesture of patience, he chipped away at the walls she had erected around her heart, until at last, she found herself standing on the precipice of surrender, teetering on the edge of a love she had sworn to never embrace. Slowly but surely, Callie yielded to the gentle tug of Luca's affection, allowing herself to bask in the warmth of his love and the promise of redemption it held. With each passing day, she shed the shackles of her past, emerging from the cocoon of her pain like a butterfly spreading its wings for the first time. Under Luca's steadfast guidance, Callie blossomed into the woman she was always meant to be, her spirit unbound and her heart unburdened by the shadows that had haunted her for so long. Together, they forged a bond as strong as the roots of the acacia trees that anchored them to the earth, a love that transcended time and space. And as they stood hand in hand beneath the vast African sky, bathed in the glow of the setting sun, Callie knew that she had finally found the one thing she had longed for all her life. A love that was worth fighting for, a love that was worth risking everything to keep aflame. And in that moment, she made a new vow. A promise to herself and to Luca, to cherish their love for all eternity, and to never again let the shadows of her past darken the brilliance of their future.